a night. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Mirotic out there with Jimmy Butler. And there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Clutch. And it's Navarro in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Schroeder with the ball. Picked by Horford. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Mirotic. Offensive rebound.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Mike Scott's checked in for Paul Millsap.
Mike Scott.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. Here's Navarro. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Wade. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball both ends. Climbing the ladder for the 360, that's major bounce right there.
Yeah, Clark, he was sky high on the finish.
And how about the athleticism, coordination, and obviously a lot of confidence to pull something like that off.
During this break in the action, let's take a look at the NBA's top shooters from the regular season. Well, you look at Jay, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Clutch.
Those numbers speak for themselves. I mean, do you think these guys help their teams make it to the playoffs by shooting that well? You better believe they did. High-quality shooting is always important on playoff teams.
Wade kicks to Mirotic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Look at the night for Dwayne Wade. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Horford up top. They need this. Chicago grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
He kicks to Hardaway. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Navarro, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nice pass there. Good job to get it up quick.
Now Schroeder. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Got a piece of it. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. Out to Wade. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Navarro, guarded by Hardaway. From 10 feet out, good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Scott dishes to Hardaway. Scott with a screen on Wade. Hardaway kicks to Scott. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Scott's got his first 2 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
That's good. And that's now 9 points for Nikola Mirotic.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Hardaway kicks to Scott. Pass to Young. He feeds it to Horford. A clear look for Hardaway. Cans the shot from the wing.
Assist goes to
Here's Chicago.
Al Horford.
They're on a 15-4 run right now. Kicks it to Mirotic. Wade outside. Here's Navarro. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. They set the pick. Here's Horford. And it's blocked by Mirotic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The shot will not go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Now here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Navarro. And again, Chicago. No good. For Atlanta, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Schroeder passes to Horford. And Young kicks it over to Schroeder. Picked by Horford. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 5 points so far.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
That's good. And that's now 24 points for Jay.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Kept alive. Horford's shot is good.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Navarro, the pass to Navarro. And he slams it down right on the top of Thaddeus. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Chicago has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And the basket by Wade.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Picked by Horford. Floats one. And it's Schroeder missing.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Hawks. Korver comes in for Hardaway.
Kyle Korver.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Schroeder kicks to Korver. Inside, here's Horford. Drops it in from 11 feet. Horford's got 6 points in the quarter.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Navarro. He's guarded by Schroeder. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
To the wing on the left. Sefolosha dishes to Horford. Knocked loose. And he lobs it up.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Hawks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Jumps up, and then Wade slams it in.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Picked by Horford. Schroeder passes to Horford. Out of hand on it. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
And again, Chicago running the court in transition. And then Wade slams it in.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Korver. Now here's Schroeder, defended by Butler. And here's Sefolosha for three. Count the bucket. Sefolosha's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Mirotic passes to Navarro. Bulls moving the ball around. Back to Mirotic. Let's go. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passes.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Teague drives in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Teague's got 5.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far.
And through the first half of
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Bulls, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series. Up 1-0.